You know life has its ups and downs. Turn your pretty face to an ugly frown. Seems that when I fix one thing,
Hello, welcome to The Awakening. I'm your host, Angela Brown. Today's topic for discussion is Daughter for a Day. And I have Tanya Locke here with me. She's my guest. And we're going to talk to you today not only about senior citizens, but maybe handicapped people who need some help as well. And she's going to come here today, and she's taken time out of her very busy day to share the 30 minutes with me. And I hope you all will enjoy the show as much as we enjoy doing it. Welcome to The Awakening.
Thank you for
having
having
awake?
me. I'm awake.
All right, girl, let's go. Tell me about Daughter for a Day.
Daughter for the Day, it's an organization that I started based on the relationship I shared with my grandmother. When my grandmother was living, she was a diabetic, and I would take her to her medical appointments. And I would ask...
How many daughters do that?
Currently, we have over 400.
But I mean, and real, if you don't have help. Suppose it's me, and if I had a bad day, I wouldn't want to go with somewhere, even a family member. Now, I'm not trying to down myself, but think about women today, how they've got so many jobs. So if you weren't here,
exactly,
they would be hurting badly.
They would be hurting very badly.
Yes. So you're very valuable.
Yes, we are, and the services that we provide are very valuable as well.
Because tell me, what did your grandmother have you do? One day a week or a month or?
Well, it was whenever she scheduled her appointments. Whenever she scheduled her doctor's appointments, it was our day. She knew that we were going to make it a girlfriend day, so we would go to her doctor's appointments, and because she was a diabetic, I wanted to monitor her grocery shopping.
Was she type 2 diabetes or full-blown diabetes?
Full-blown diabetes. Okay. Yeah, she was full-blown. Okay. So that was even more of a reason why I wanted to monitor what she was being told.
Very dangerous.
Yes, it is. And I would monitor her grocery shopping, but she would also make it a day of us going to her favorite shopping stores, and we would just have a girlfriend time. And we would always end our outing at McDonald's with an ice cream cone. And because she was a diabetic, she never knew that the ice cream was actually yogurt.
But it tastes better.
But it tastes better,
Don't you like that ice cream?
Absolutely.
I love it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that was kind of my little secret with her, but we just kind of snuck and had our little ice cream cone as we ended our outing. Well, she's been gone now over 13 years.
Really?
And I really noticed so many seniors struggling.
I do too.
Yes. When you go into the grocery store, they're invisible. People will walk by them. They may be sitting on the side on the bench with a cart full of groceries, and people just walk by them. People won't even ask them, are they okay?
Yeah.
And I just noticed nobody wanting to assist them. And even when you go into a doctor's office, you'll see people just sitting there, waiting, nobody talking to them, asking them, are they okay?
You think the people are too self-centered today?
Yes. Yes.
I'm so glad. They're so into themselves, they don't have a minute to share with somebody else.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. And that's why I tell people, seniors are the invisible population until they're needed.
Maybe the forgotten population.
The forgotten
until they're needed.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. And that's so sad.
It is very, very sad, because one day, like I said, we're all going to be like that.
Yes, we all pray to get that age, absolutely.
Well, yes, but we don't want what comes with it now.
You're right, you're right.
We want to look like we're 40 or 50, not be 70, but anyway.
You're right.
How long have you been doing this?
Daughter for the Day has been in existence going on 6 years.
6 years?
Yes, yes. It has been a blessing, yes.
Really? You like what you do, I can see it in your face.
It's a passion.
Okay.
It is a passion. Because I'm pretty much the first line of communication for a lot of seniors. They may be having various issues and not knowing who to call. They will pick up the phone and call me to ask me, how can I help them? They
Even
may
in the
need
middle of the night? Let's hope not.
Well, They will call my office sometimes in the middle of the night because I think some of them don't sleep actually, or they sleep
maybe
during
when
the
you're
day.
a senior, you sleep all day and stay up all night.
Exactly, exactly. But we constantly try our best to assist them every way that we possibly can.
And you'd mentioned you go to the doctors with them and tell them the problems that they're having.
Yes, yes.
Whether it's shortness of breath or headaches or
Right.
vomiting or something like that.
Yeah, and we have a lot of seniors now who have been diagnosed with different types of cancer. So we've even been there when they have been diagnosed with cancer, and we've gone through all of the treatments with them.
Really, chemo?
Chemo, everything. We've been there when some of them have actually gone into remission, and then it's come back.
Yes.
We've been there. Our volunteers are the arm that they lean on and the shoulder that's there for when they need to cry. They cry with them as well. But our services are services that daughters and sons would do free of charge for seniors.
Right. But like we were talking a second ago, I wonder why more families, their own children, flesh and blood children, don't help their parents more.
Yeah.
And I'll probably get lots of letters on this, but it's the truth, you know? I know it is, because I know a lot of people say, well, my mother's sick today and she wanted me to do this, but I'm not going to do it. I'm going to go to the gym.
Right. Well, you know, the
And it's appalling.
Yeah, it's sad. And the thing about it is, my daughters and sons are closer to a lot of the seniors than their own daughters and sons.
Really?
And the seniors feel more comfortable with my daughters and sons than a lot of their own children.
Because they care.
Because they care.
Yes, and they're not getting paid
And they're
for
not
it,
getting paid.
So they're not being paid to be
Exactly.
nice. They're nice because it's coming from their hearts.
Exactly. Just because they love them, they're there.
Exactly.
And that says a lot to a senior.
Yes, I'm sure it does. Do you have more women than men seniors?
Yes, we do.
You do?
Yes, we
Now,
do.
they have their own home, or do you have a place set up that you run like a shelter?
No, we go and assist. Some of them live in independent communities. Some of them live in their own homes. Some of them are in assisted living homes. But we go to them. Once they decide that they need our services, they would call the office and ask for an application. And the office would then send them out an application. There's only one criteria, and that is the senior needs to be at least 70 years old. We used to have the age at 60. However, the 60-year-olds were moving faster than the volunteers. So we wanted to make sure that we were servicing those people
The right people
really
who
needed.
really need your
Yes,
help.
yes. So we started helping the seniors over 70, but that's the only criteria. And once they get their membership package back from us, the services are available to them free of charge.
Free of charge.
Free of charge.
You are definitely a daughter of God.
Yes, free of
God's
charge.
got you on this mission.
Yes.
You're on that white horse with your, what is that thing, a saber, whatever they
Yes,
carry there.
yes.
You're charging over there.
I'm determined to help them.
Well, you know, I feel the same way. You must help other people. I
Right.
mean, like I told you, when I fell and broke my femur, I go through Walmart, and when I see someone with a cane, I said, how did you hurt your leg? I said, you really care. I said, I'd like to know. And
Yes.
they tell me, every time they tell you, I feel better.
Wonderful.
So, you know, give them a hug, my God, that makes their day.
It does. It does, because that's how our organization operates with our seniors as well as our volunteers. When we see each other, we all hug each other.
Do you?
You know, and our seniors always tell our volunteers how much they love them, how much they appreciate them just giving a few hours of their time. We ask volunteers to give 3 hours a month. Do you know you spend more than 3 hours a month in the mall?
Yeah.
But 3 hours a month makes such a huge difference
in one person's
in
life.
one person's life. Yes.
Do you have certain people allocated for a certain person who's a senior?
No.
It's
It's
just
clearly based on their availability. It's based
Availability.
on the volunteers' availability. And we've had so many volunteers that have just attached themselves to certain seniors. So they've just become their particular daughter, because
Okay.
a senior will call in and change their appointment just to get that volunteer.
Really?
Or a volunteer will schedule a day off just to take that senior out.
Oh, that's
But they will go to the movies. They will go to the mall. They will just spend that quality time. And my volunteers tell me that they almost get more out of it than the seniors do.
You do get a lot out of giving.
You do.
You get a lot back when you give something.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not money. It's just that feeling that makes you feel you're going to pop your chest because you're so full because you're proud of yourself.
You're proud of yourself.
Yeah,
yes.
you're proud. Yeah.
And you make such a huge difference.
I know. I know. We were in I'm not going to mention the restaurant. My sister and I were in there, and this elderly couple came in. And she's, kind of humped over with her cane, and he's the same way. And I said, "You two look like a really sexy couple." And their faces lit up. I said, "How long have you been married?" 60 years, little girl. And I said, "You're kidding. You don't look like a day over 50. But I'm not lying. I am seeing not just the outside. I'm seeing with my eyes what's on the inside.
Yes, yes.
You can read
that's
people
wonderful.
so well.
Yeah, you're
like
right.
that. Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
And how many children do you have?
I don't have any children.
You don't have any children? Okay.
This organization is my child.
You've got hundreds then.
Yes, this organization is my baby.
How many people do you think you have right now?
Over 1,300.
1,300? That's amazing.
Yes.
Oh, God's
Yes.
watching over you.
Yes, yes. And it's truly a blessing because when I see the cards that come in and the seniors tell me just how much they love me for just following through with my passion, it does my heart good. It really makes me feel good just to know that I'm really making that big of a difference in their lives.
And they'll never forget that.
Yeah, no.
You'll always be their friend.
Yeah, I know. I'm their daughter.
Well, okay,
I'm
you're
their daughter.
You're
Exactly.
their daughter.
I'm their daughter, and
What
they know
about
it.
Okay, so you wouldn't help a person who's like 40 or 50 who really needed help. Maybe they were crippled or, had some kind of debilitation that they couldn't do something. Your criteria is 70 years old.
Well, people have called, and I've had to explain to them this way. There are not a lot of programs that focus solely on my seniors. So I have to stay focused solely on my seniors. I can't allow my organization to sway in another direction. But because my seniors are my priority.
You're going to stay on the safe track.
I have to stay on that track with helping that particular population, because there are other organizations that help other populations, but they're very limited organizations that help just the senior community. So unfortunately, I have to stay true to my cause, which is my seniors.
Yeah. But the way the world is right now, things are going to be so bad.
Yes.
The money, the cost of living, and
Everything.
President Obama, I'm going to talk about you. I mean, I think he's gotten in up to here. And I think he's a good president. I don't know him personally, but I believe he's bitten off more than he can chew at one time. What do you think?
Well, I think when he came in, he had a big piece already chewed off for him.
Yes.
So
he did. I agree with
he
that.
did.
Yes.
So he's had to step in and kind of
in a hurry.
Yeah, make some changes and do some things that was already done prior to him getting in office. And I realized that things are not going to happen overnight because the messy situation that we're in now didn't happen overnight.
Isn't he right in his third term now, isn't it? Third year?
Third year.
Third year, I thought so.
Yes, yes.
And it's showing. I mean, I saw him coming in there as a very robust, young-looking man. I'm not saying he's old and ugly, but I'm just saying I feel that he has all these wonderful ideas up here, but he's got to have the people around him to help him make the right choice. You could help him out.
Yeah. Well, my goal really has been going out to speak to different people about the seniors. Because
have you gone to any congressmen or senators or anything like that?
Yes.
Have you really?
Absolutely, absoltly.
Do you mind naming them?
I deal with quite a few county people that are very aware of our organization within Prince George's County, as well as Montgomery County, as well as Charles County. Congresswoman Donna Edwards has been a supporter of Daughter for the Day.